Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled, I'm 45, I've never been married, no kids, and no friends. Let's get right into it.
So I'm 45 and a half years old, never been married, obviously don't have any kids, really don't have anything special going for me right now at the present time. I did buy a house when I was in my mid-20s. I was 27 years old in 2008 and 2009 when people were losing their homes left and right. And unfortunately, I was one of the casualties. I actually lost my house in 2010. Ever since then, I haven't been able to buy a house. So I'm a 45-year-old man with no wife, no kids, no house, and a very uncertain future ahead of me. I don't know what's going to happen with regards to my financial situation. It's a very bleak outlook for me. It's a very depressing situation. Obviously, I'm going to do everything that I can to continue to improve on my finances. I'm going to continue to make sure that I save for my retirement, which is, to me, the most important thing that anybody can do. I think you got to put as much away on your 401k, on your 403b if you happen to work for a school board, for a school, and any other investment tool that is out there that is not very risky, that is conservative. You got to invest for your future. In my humble opinion, you got to invest for your retirement, because there's really no 100% certainty that 30 years from now there's going to be a Social Security safety net. We don't know if Social Security is even going to be around anymore. 20 to 30 years from now. It's been available for our parents and grandparents, but it may not be available for us and for our children and for future generations. So you have to take matters into your own hand, and you have to invest for your retirement. To me, there's nothing more important in this world than to do.
Okay, so let me respond to this. So shout out to this gentleman here. Brave, right? How many people is going to come up and say that, I'm not doing well in life, right? We see social media. So many people are posting their highlight reel all over their gram, their TikTok, their Facebook. But the reality is there's a lot of people who are struggling with dating, never been married, never had kids. I guess I'm one of them, right? I'm 36 years old. I'm going to be 37 in January. I'm not married, never been married, don't have kids, okay? But fortunately for us men, we have more time. So when I look at videos like this, I think it's still hope for this guy. And if you're in this shoe similar to him, where you've never been married, you're 45, you're north of 40, I would say instead of trying to save your way into retirement, go out there and try to become a millionaire. Seriously, what do you have to lose? Right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go become a millionaire. Well, I will be a millionaire. Shout out to you guys for helping that, making that possible. I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friend. But as men, we could keep trying to build ourselves. He's trying to do the modest thing, and I get it, I respect it. But we live in America, people, and if some of you guys live in a first world country, like I know Canadians, they're very popular on they watch this. I know Australians, I know the Brits watch my YouTube. Whatever country if you're in a first world country, try to become rich. Okay? Don't worry. If you're past 40 and you're not married and you don't have any kids, take the opportunity to become rich. That's just my opinion.
Because, as I mentioned in my previous videos, there's no certainty, there's no guarantees that you're going to be alive tomorrow or next week, much less 20 30 years from now. But at the same time, you gotta balance things out. You gotta live in the moment. You gotta live life to the fullest. You gotta do things that you want to do, if it's within your financial reach. But at the same time, you want to look for your potential retirement so that you're not caught off guard.
I want to definitely read some of these comments, and we're going to have further the discussion. Another person wrote, the new American dream, survival and loneliness. Yeah, damn, that would have made a good words on my thumbnail. I might have to consider changing the thumbnail. The new American dream, survival and loneliness. Wow.
But my situation is It's just not the normal. I'm just not your typical, prototypical modern man living here in the United States, where guys get married in their late 20s. They finish their careers in their early 20s. They establish their careers around their mid 20s, and then they start having a family in their 30s, and then they buy a house. Maybe they buy another house. Maybe they start building their nest egg as far as their portfolio is concerned. And then by the time they reach 60, 65 years of age, they retire and they live happily ever after. And they're able to actually put their children through college. And they make an effort to make sure that their children are not going to be saddled with a mountain of debt, unsecured debt with their student loans. And that's, the American way. That's the American dream, I guess. I'm not your prototypical guy that lives that life. I am the complete opposite. I've never even thought about getting married. Definitely have no intentions at this stage of my life. I have no intentions of being a father. I have no intentions of being having kids. And so that's the current situation where I stand. It's a pretty bleak present, and to top things off, I don't even have any friends.
So yeah, look, I don't know. And listen, I'm not saying everybody should have kids, but to me, in my opinion, I'd rather be taking care about my kids in my older age than be taking care of a nursing home. So many people are going to nursing homes. If you want to get rich, and I told you earlier on, the earlier comment I made, if you want to get rich, you might want to invest in nursing homes because so many people don't have families anymore. It seems like the elderly are going to exclusively live in nursing homes. And nursing homes are not great. By the way, they're terrible. They're horrible. Even though these people are doing the hokey pokey and turn their ass around, a lot of wild stuff like that's happening in nursing homes. But have you seen the videos of people trying to escape nursing homes? Trying to climb the fence, trying to break doors? It's wild, right? They don't want to be there. So having a family, starting a family, it's noble, it's selfless initially. But if you do a good job as a father taking care of another human being, it repays back in 100-fold of people that could take care of you and actually care about you. Okay? So starting a family, getting a wife. There's a lot of reasons not to get married nowadays. I understand. I'm aware of it. Right? I get it. But if you start a family, you have kids, that is a retirement plan. Getting with a woman. Getting into some kind of civil relationship. I don't know what we want to call it anymore because a lot of people want to get married. I guess we're going to have to try to change the marriage laws. We got to try to call up our local politicians to change our marriage laws. But that's another style of retirement plan, right? My grandfather, when he was on his last leg, he had women taking care of him, right? My grandfather was a Rolling Stone. He was a player. And I'm a lot like him in a way, because he was a ladies' man. I got the same nose as him. But he had women taking care of him to the day he died in a third world country, right? What American is doing that now? He was doing that in Trinidad, right? So he died at home, a much better life than dying at a nursing home. I'm telling you. In fact, my grandmother and him weren't together when I was growing up. But his last days, she decided to take care of him. How beautiful is that? Okay? So, this guy, I guess there's a lot of people like him. You might not want kids. You might not want to start a family. But understand that you being selfish in this way, and that's what I consider it, because I don't want to be a father. I don't want to do nothing for nobody. It's actually hurting you in the long run. The most selfish thing to do is to have kids, to start a family. That's my opinion. And that's why I want to have kids, start a family, because ultimately I feel like it'll be, one, I'll build a community of people that can set them up for a great life. And and my reward for that is that, I don't have to be in a nursing home with people who don't care about me. I could be around my family who I helped build up. And then their success could be my continued success, right? The grandchildren, the great-grandchildren. That's how I think it's going to end up. But at this point in my life now, since I'm 36, about to be 37, and that didn't happen yet, I'm going to make sure I take the time to properly choose the right woman to start a family with. And that's what you guys got to do. If you're around this age, north of 35, north of 40, take the time to choose the right woman. Don't rush into it. this one VJ, right, from Rap City. I don't know if you guys watch Rap City. His name is Big Tigger. Big Tigger from Rap City, The Basement. He's 50 years old. He is just about to have his first child. Nelly, the singer, right? Country Grammar. Down, down, baby, go. You know what I'm saying? That song? He's about to have a child. He has other children, but he just fathered another child in his 50. He just turned 50. With Ashanti, and she's in her 40s, which is wild. Shots to them, they're able to do that. But life is not over for men. That's the great thing. You know, for women, when we have these discussions about women, it's really tough for women. I'm just being honest with you. Shout out to women. I think you guys do have, when people say the life of men are easy, the life of women are hard, they're talking about things like this. The fact that we don't have to make a choice right away when it comes to reproduction. We have kids in our 80s. That's probably not the best time to have a kid. But we could. And where women, they're kind of stuck between a place where if they don't have kids between a certain time, it's not possible anymore or a very high risk, right? And so the thoughts are, I would say, if you are in your 20s and you're watching this, I would say wait till you're 35 to even think about starting a family, right? And if you're 35, at that point there, try your hardest to become rich. Not because buying Gucci and Fendi is the best thing in the world, but because having freedom, financial freedom is everything. Your choice of where you want to live, what you want to do, and when you want to do it. Okay? And it's better to start young. But this video's almost over here. I'm actually going to tag the link to his channel in the bio, in my description, sorry, and also link to this video in the description. And since it's not that long a video, I'm going to watch a little bit more, and then I'm going to wrap it up.
No friends either. Most of my friends that I grew up with obviously have moved on. They are now fathers. They are now mothers in some instances. If I had any female friends, they moved on. They are now living their lives for their children, for their wives, for their spouses. And so it's a difficult situation to not be married, to not have children, and on top of that, to not have any friends. But that's my situation here on this Saturday morning. I just wanted to discuss a situation that many people are going through right now. And what can you say? I mean, you just gotta keep pushing along, keep trying to be happy on a daily basis, and take it from there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's a pretty random video, but that's the title of my channel. It's a random, I just record a bunch of random videos talking about a variety of different topics. So for those of you that are coming across my channel for the first time, and if you've never seen any of my previous videos, I would really appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and help me.
Okay, yeah, check him out. I'm going to put a link to his bio and a link to his channel in the description. Oh my God, I'm always thinking about Instagram bio. I'm ruining it. Okay, and check him out. Give him a like, give him a follow. His channel only has at the time of this recording, only 3,690 subscribers, I guess. But this video did over 58,000 views. So great job. Very hard for a small channel. By the way, if you are a YouTuber or you want to be a YouTuber and you want help with YouTube, please hit me up on Instagram. I'll be glad to help you. I went to school for a business. I'm a business degree graduate. I went to school for marketing in particular. That was my concentration. And I think YouTube is the best marketing platform for not only content creators, but musicians in all forms of art. If you can make a video about it, you should start a YouTube. Okay? And even if you can't make a video about it, try to figure out a way to make a video about it. Okay? It is a content creator's dream. So, if you need help with YouTube, please hit me up on Instagram. I'll be glad to help you. And I am going to come out with a course for this. I just think in general, I want to encourage more people to use YouTube as a platform to promote their career. It's one of the only platforms where you get in front of an audience for essentially free, right? You don't have to pay to be in front of the audience. In fact, the only cost to be in front of the audience is your sweat equity, which, by the way, is an amazing price, okay? Other places, you got to pay to play. You got to pay to advertise at the Super Bowl. You got to pay to be advertised on TV. You got to pay to be exposed to many people audience. In YouTube, you just have to make the content for the audience. And so you can attract the audience that way. And then you got to play the whole YouTube game, titles, topics, and thumbnails. I can help you with all that. Okay? I can help you with all that. Okay? Let's take a look at some of the comments. So I'm going to read some of the comments, and then we're going to have a discussion about it. And tell me what you think. If you're 45, you don't have any wife, or you don't have any kids, what is your plan? What are you going to do? Right? I'm still curious what I'm going to do. I was on a date with a girl last night. It went very well. So maybe I'm going to have a girlfriend in the upcoming months or so. I don't know. But I tell you what, though, it beats chasing women. Right? At this age, at my age now, even though I don't mind having a variety of girls, chasing women is so annoying. And it's expensive. I even told a new girl that I'm talking to now, I'm like, yo, girls are expensive. Like, if I have a girlfriend, like, they usually cost anywhere between $400 to $800 a month every month. Okay? Dates are expensive. $400 would mean that I'm spending about $100 a week, which is cheap. That means that's one date a week. $800 would say I'm spending about 2 dates a week, which is about $100 a date. You know, I'm in New Jersey, so, you know, $30 meals each, $10, $15 drinks each. We're already at, what, 30, 30, 60, 50, 15, 90, you know what I'm saying? And then with tip, $18, so 108 already. On average, 108, 120, 130 on average. If you get lunch, it's a little cheaper, but women are expensive. So let's compare notes, guys. If you're dating, if you're in this realm, especially to my guys who are 35, 45, let me know what you think. So a commenter wrote that I'm 62 here and no drama, learn to accept being alone. Yeah, I hate this life for us men, only because I do feel like even though the world has become so shallow, is it really worth dying alone? I don't know. If you really just want to be alone, I guess do it, but I just can't see a life where life is better just by yourself, right? Solitary confinement is a punishment for humans, and so I don't get it. But hey, more power to you if you can do it. Another person says, 56, no wife, no kids, no house, also no divorce, no drama, no mortgage, no debt. I have some friends whose lives have been ruined by wives and children and mortgages. Yeah, it's true. It's possible. And the sad thing about making content like this is everyone is going to start playing the victim Olympics. Who has suffered the worst? I get it. I see it in my comments too. The unfortunate thing is we need to really discuss on, is this the way to go? The guy that's 56, the guy that's 62, do you recommend being alone? Right? Because can your life be ruined by women? Yeah. It's no different than your house could be burned by fire. But fire also keeps us warm and cooks our food. So should we eliminate fire? No. But women are more like fire than anything else. I'm just saying. Another comment says, 50 here, no wife, no friends. I thought I'd have 2 or 3 friends for decades, but I was greatly mistaken. Now, this is something I think we all have to accept, that you will not have friends your entire life. The friends that you have, they're just transitionary. You're going to have them now, they're going to be gone. Some people are fortunate enough where they keep friends their entire lives, but the people I know like that, they're very different from their friends. They're very different. Because very few people who start off in the same place end up in the same place. And if they do, you're lucky. Most people, they start off in the same place, they end up in very different places. Almost everyone I grew up with is on some bum-ish. Everyone. Every single body. Right? And with the exception of me growing on YouTube and building this career, I'd be one of them. But for the last 5 years, I've been investing into something. And so I'm saying that to say that very few people could walk the same walk you're going to walk. They're going to either become a great success or a great failure, and you're just not going to be in the same place as them. So yeah, I agree 100%. You're not going to keep all your friends. I understand that. But I just really want to push people. And I know I sound biased because I do have successful women. People, you guys know I told before I've had over 400 matches on my Hinge. So I do have successful women, so maybe I'm a little biased. But even if I was an average guy, per se, air quotes, average guy, because, I guess some people would consider me average. I think my life experience has been above average. I'm just telling the truth, just being honest with you. But if I was an air quotes average guy, I would just accept the women I could get. I would just try to get the most average fit girl I could get, personally, right? Who has a good heart and who genuinely likes me. That would be my focus if I was an average guy. Sometimes I think that maybe average men are shooting too high and average women are shooting too high. And so therefore neither of them find anybody because the people that they're shooting for could get a more attractive, more desirable partner. That's my thoughts, but I don't know. Maybe you should comment and tell me what you think. Let's keep moving here. I'm 51 years old here, no kids, never been married, and I refuse to scrape from the bottom of the barrel just to say I have a woman in my life. I don't live the life of a monk, but I don't have a steady girlfriend either. So at least he has somebody in his life. He said, these days I get these days I get a happy ending massage a couple times a month and just pay at the hole as I go. Wow. Interesting. He said things could be worse. It really could be. Then he says, I think about the guys I know that come home to 300-pound land whale that's always threatening him with divorce. Guys, if you're coming home to a 300-pound land whale, let her divorce you. I mean, I'm just saying, let her divorce you. I'm going to read one more comment. Last comment I'm going to read says, 43, huge house, an amazing sporty car, no marriage, missed one 10 years ago, caught her cheating. Jesus. The dismissed family instantly? I don't know what that means. No kids, no debt, doing a job that I like 5 minutes. By the way, I'm having a hard time reading this because I got the light on, so it's like blinding my eyes, and I got to read the screen, so that's not the easiest. And I don't even got the best eyesight, so maybe I'll start wearing glasses for this video. But he says, no job that I like 5 minutes from my house, and I'm a pro. Oh, doing the job that I like 5 minutes from my house, and I'm a pro. Feeling great, so proud of myself and my decision. Yeah. So I guess it's true. The new American dream is going to be survival loneliness. This guy's surviving. Another guy's paying for happy endings. What are you going to do to survive? My survival plan, start a family. But become rich before I hit 40. I don't know. What is your survival plan? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys for watching my channel. The channel is about to hit 5,000 subscribers. Let's go. And then my goal from there is to hit 6,000 subs before the end of the year. Maybe even more. That'd be nice to hit 10,000 subs by December. That'd be a great Christmas gift. I'm just saying. So if you know somebody that can like this content, share this content. Messing up the words. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.